Starting in three, two, one. Good day, everyone, and welcome to a second top 10 list. And this one is going to be the top 10 venues that I've attended wrestling shows in the state of Georgia thus far. I'm going to emphasize that I have attended. And despite my best efforts, I have not been to all venues yet and all shows. And so this is only going to be the top 10 I've been to. So if you don't find yourself on this list, just give me a couple months, maybe I'll swing by. I'm going to start off with some honorable mentions. These are shows that didn't quite make the list, but I feel the need to mention them anyway. The first one is going to be the actually, I'm not too sure if it's in existence anymore. I don't know, and we'll find out. And that is the building that the NWA Atlanta promotion ran out of in Locust Grove. It was an auto auction facility, and the only reason was going to mention it was the atmosphere that was inside the building itself. Everything else about the building was garbage. Let's be honest. It was dirty, no AC, no locker room to speak of. The bathrooms had spiders in it. It was the building itself was not good. It's just when the lights came up, the people filed in, and the bell rang. It turned into something fairly special there. So that was an honorable mention. Another honorable mention is the current Platinum Championship Wrestling building over in Covington, Georgia. Pretty decent setup they got going over there. The big knock at the moment is they only got one bathroom. They needed to find a way to get a second bathroom in there. Other than that, I've enjoyed my trips out to Covington for that show. The third honorable mention would have made in the top 10 list, but number 10, number 10B, well, it goes there, and that is the building WrestleMerica runs out of. That is the Academy Gym in Barnesville, Georgia. So those are my honorable mentions. So I'm going to go right into the number 10. And this is the only reason why I have this on here is the history of the building, all the different promotions that ran out of it, the special shows, the building itself probably should have been condemned and torn down. I understand they've made some improvements to it, but the last time I was in there, it was raining. There was water all over the floor, no AC anywhere in the winter. During the summer shows, people were actually bringing in portable fans and plugging them up to run so they can keep cool. So that is, and plus the reason why the number 10 as well is no one can afford to run there anymore. They've made so many adjustments to the building now, as it's kind of priced themselves out of people running. Unless you're a wannabe deathmatch show, that will lose their shirt in the fees and cost of running in there. The other plus is they had a very, very good concession area. But my number 10 is the VFW Fairgrounds in Carrollton, Georgia. Number 9, District Nightclub, Atlanta, Georgia. AWE ran shows out there over the last year before the vid hit. It was a very nice building. It was a nightclub. It was basically standing room only, though they did have some couches for people to sit on, and they had a little bit on their upstairs. But this was very intimate, almost a date night thing. You went to take your date to the wrestling matches and get stone cold drunk off of bottles of Hennessy. So that's number 9, District Atlanta for AWE. Number 8, the VFW Post 6605 in Warner Robins, Georgia. Was just there the other day for the GIPW show. Very nice setup, basic, not Nothing flashy, doesn't need to be. Great concession area. Alcoholic beverages are available if you're 21 years of older, and the bathrooms are in very good shape. So that's my number 8 on my top 10 list of venues I've been to in the state of Georgia. Number 7, American Legion Post, number 63 in Augusta, Georgia. Several different promotions have run out of this building. I really like the floor layout. They have the standard ballroom area. Then they have a raised dais where they've got tables, merch tables, and their concession area set up. Again, it's a American Legion Post, and they do have alcoholic beverages available. The couple times I've been out there, they had around ringside, the barricade, they have actual long tables set up. So the ringside people had tables to set their food and drinks on. I like the setup. Apparently the locker room is set up very well as well from what I've heard from the guys and girls. So that is my number 7. Yes, number 7 places in Georgia that I've been to. Number 6 is the Boys and Girls Club, Monroe, Georgia. Just again out there the other day. The shows are held in the gymnasium part. The main thing about this is the sound acoustics. You get everything come back to you. It's loud, it's rowdy. The building feeds off the energy of the people in it. They do not have a designated concession area for use in the gymnasium. They had to cook food out in the grill, bring that in, and that's something else. Locker room was in good shape, very clean in there, from what I can tell. The bathrooms in the building itself are plentiful. You might have a line in intermission, everyone trying to go use it, but it doesn't usually last long. They do have, several, toilets available for use in the building. So that is the Boys and Girls Club of Monroe, Georgia. That is my number 6 spot. Number 5, Roger Spencer Community Center in Tyrone. Action runs out of here. And as you can see from the picture, it is a very close, friendly confines, intimate surroundings. When it's full, you really get the passion, the vibes directed back at you from the building walls and ceiling. Bathrooms are in good order. The concession area was basically pizza and snacks and drinks. Nothing really definite set up there, but not terribly bad either. And so that is my number 5. Yes, number 5. Yes. Places I've been to in the state of Georgia. Number 4. This is something special. Is the Porterdale Memorial Gymnasium, of course, in Porterdale, Georgia. Sacred Ground shows have run there. It's a burned out husk of a building. There is no roof. Very bare bones. It's the atmosphere of the building itself is what makes this special. Holding the shows out there, you can see the sun setting and backdropping the buildings. I know there's pictures out there. I just couldn't find them, and you could see what was. It's a special feeling to attend a show in the gymnasium there. Hopefully, they can do a Sacred Ground there again. We'll have to see, but it's definitely a special place to see a wrestling show, and it's again the atmosphere alone on this building is something else. So that is my number 4, Porterdale Memorial Gymnasium. Number 3, Southern Brewing Company out in Athens, Georgia. This is where Southern Violence and Wrestling runs, where they run the show inside the building itself or use that space on the grounds. A very versatile venue. Again, brewing company, so alcoholic adult beverages are available, and they have multiple food trucks come in depending on the show. They might have one truck, one show, another truck, a different show. So the food options are available. It's nice and hot, freshly made. And again, the atmosphere, whether it's inside, very confined, loud, boisterous crowd, or outside, again, loud and boisterous kind of sound goes up in the air, but you still get the sense, the feeling of something happening there. So that is my number 3, venue that I've been to in the state of Georgia. Number 2, I had to mention this someplace, might as well be number 2, the Action Building in Canton, Georgia. Of course, Southern Honor runs out of that building. It's a good setup. It's a church in a strip mall, basically, but you can set up for multi-use facilities, and they can expand and contract as needed for the different shows. They dedicated concession area, no hot grill per se, although they do have some hot plates and are able to do pizza and other snacks and have cold beverages. And I know they have, and previous things have done tailgating out in the parking lot, and I think it even had a food truck or two. So that is my number 2 venue in the state of Georgia. Of course, no surprise at all. Number 1, Landmark Arena, not Canton, Georgia, Cornelia, Georgia. On the outside, as the main this place should have been torn down decades ago. It's what the inside is all about here, and what makes the building special. The sense of history, the way the crew there have done changes over the last 5 years, updated the plumbing, updated the seats, the new ring, the backstage area is more sensical, and it's they've done a tremendous job in making those changes there. Again, it's the atmosphere when you're sitting around that ring on all 4 sides now, and with the seating arrangements, it gives you something special, especially when it's packed in. You have 120, 140, close to 200 people in there, yelling and cheering, and it just envelops you in its embrace, and it just makes you feel loved, and it's definitely everyone needs to visit it. Again, the outside is absolutely garbage. It needs painting. It needs the siding replaced. Again, it's not the outside; it's what's inside on this building, and it's what makes it special. So that is my number 1 venue I've been to in the state of Georgia. Again, I haven't been to all of them yet. If you want to see me at your building, contact me and we'll make arrangements. I'll come out. And again, I'm noted from going all over the state to visit the shows, writing show reports, and you can count on me to be there. You can follow me on social media: Facebook, The Rob Broad Report; Twitter at The Rob Broad; YouTube, look up Rob Brodiker for the reports and special top 10 lists. Excuse me. I am still planning to do the Scenic City Invitational report. Not report, but my picks and predictions this week. I hope to get it out by the weekend. That's coming up fairly quickly, and so I'll get that up and going. Other top 10 lists planned in the coming months up through the end of the year. I'm going to plan a top 10 face, top 10 heel, and maybe I was planning to do it in December, maybe revisit the top 10 tag team stables and factions. I might have to think about doing it like every 4 months or so, just to kind of get it out, because there have been additions and subtractions. Teams have moved out of the top 10, teams have moved up, and new teams and stables have formed. Again, these lists are all subjective, so this is just my opinion on what I think are the best things in Georgia are. So that's all I have for this video. As always, again, follow me on social media, and hope to see you guys at the matches. Drive safe. Love you lots. TTFN.